How long are you going to keep punishing yourself? Think about it. Has all that guilt made you a better person or just left you drained? We live in a world that never lets us forget our mistakes. Every slip up, every wrong turn just keeps playing on a loop inside our heads. We tell ourselves we're reflecting, but most of the time, we're just hurting ourselves. The Stoics understood this trap a long time ago. Marcus Aurelius, a king and a philosopher, wrote something not for others, but for himself. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. That's the heart of Stoicism, not living in regret, but taking action. Yet even today, most of us walk around carrying the invisible weight of our past mistakes, replaying them over and over, blaming ourselves for things we can't change. The Stoics would tell you, guilt is only useful if it pushes you to improve. Beyond that, it's just you getting in your own way. Today, we're going to talk about how to finally let go of that guilt, not with some fake positivity, but with timeless Stoic wisdom that's just as powerful today as it was 2,000 years ago. Number one, guilt is not virtue, it's noise. Seneca said, a guilty person cannot be a free person. And he was right. Guilt often pretends to be virtue, making us feel responsible by punishing ourselves. But there's a difference between owning your mistakes and chaining yourself to them. Stoicism isn't about carrying emotional baggage. It's about cutting through the noise to focus on what matters. Guilt should be a signal, a moment that shows something was wrong, and then it should step aside. But most of us let it stay, replaying the past, thinking suffering will somehow fix it. It won't. Healing comes from understanding, learning, and moving forward. That's real strength. Number two, use the past. Don't live in it. We've all made mistakes, and many of us keep replaying them, wishing we had done things differently. But here's a Stoic truth. You can't rewrite the past. What you can change is the story you tell yourself about it. Epictetus said, events don't hurt us. It's our judgment of them that does. The guilt you carry isn't coming from the event itself. It's coming from how you see it. What if, instead of using the past to attack yourself, you used it to teach yourself? Every failure, every painful moment carried a lesson. But if you keep staring at the closed door, you'll miss the one that's open. Don't try to erase the past. Learn from it. Use it. Let it sharpen you. You are not who you were. You're evolving. And that's real power, turning self-blame into self-respect. Number three, responsibility without self-torture. Owning your choices is real strength. It's a core Stoic belief. But self-torture, that's weakness, pretending to be virtue. You're not here to be your own worst enemy. You're here to be your own guide, someone who sees clearly, speaks honestly, but always with the intention to grow, not to destroy. Marcus Aurelius didn't say, beat yourself up until you feel better. He said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. That strength includes letting go of mistakes that no longer serve you. You can take responsibility without tearing yourself down. Reflect, learn, and, this is a hard part, release it. Carry the lesson, not the shame. Number four, rebuild your inner dialogue. The most important conversations you'll ever have are the ones no one hears. The voice in your head decides whether you heal or stay stuck, whether you act or spiral. Most people don't even realize how toxic their inner dialogue has become. Every time they slip, they don't just admit the mistake, they label themselves as failures. That's not Stoic thinking. That's emotional self-harm. Stoicism teaches us to see differently. When Marcus Aurelius wrote Meditations, he wasn't giving speeches. He was rewiring his own mind, keeping himself aligned, not perfect. You can do the same. Start paying attention to how you talk to yourself. Are you building yourself up or tearing yourself down? Speak to yourself like someone worth helping, because you are. Number 5, turn pain into purpose. The Stoics never asked us to avoid pain. They asked us to transform it, to make it useful, to pull meaning from it, like pulling a sword from fire. You've been through regret, guilt, maybe even shame. But what if the reason you went through it was so you could help someone else through the same darkness? What if your growth wasn't just for you? The Stoics saw life as interconnected. Every decision creates ripples in the world. When we rise from our pain, quietly, without seeking attention, we become stronger, more grounded, more compassionate. That's impact. That's legacy. So don't run from your scars. Let them become a story not of damage, but of evolution. You were meant to rise. You were meant to lead, even if it's just by example. Number 6, accept that you're a work in progress. We often expect perfection from ourselves, to always say the right thing, do the right thing, never fall short. But Stoicism doesn't demand perfection. It asks for effort. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Don't waste time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." That means showing up, even when you're flawed, learning, even after falling. Progress isn't linear, and growth isn't always graceful. Self-blame creeps in when we confuse who we were with who we're becoming. But you are not your past. You are the choices you make today. Every step forward, no matter how small, is an act of defiance against shame. Instead of punishing yourself for not having it all figured out, embrace the process. Growth takes time. You're allowed to get it wrong sometimes. What matters is that you're still choosing to grow, still showing up, still trying. That's what the Stoics would admire most. Not a perfect life, but the courage to keep living with intention. Releasing self-blame isn't about excusing our mistakes. It's about freeing ourselves from the weight of perfectionism. The Stoics teach us that true power lies in how we respond to setbacks, not in avoiding them. So take this wisdom, move forward with clarity and purpose, knowing that growth is always within your control. If today's message resonated with you, don't forget to hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how you're applying Stoic wisdom to let go of self-blame in your own life. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe for more content on personal growth and Stoic philosophy. Remember, you're on a journey, and with each step, you become stronger. Keep moving forward.